An amazing story of survival. A family's cat survives more than 2 months trapped inside a moving box. Anchorage police are still at the scene of an early morning shooting that left one person dead in Spenard. Police say the shooting happened shortly after 1 o'clock this morning inside the Alano Club. Mayor Berkowitz says he'll take all of their findings into consideration as the planning committee moves forward on making changes to those neighborhoods. Anchorage police are investigating an early morning shooting that sent a man to the hospital. It happened just before 5 a.m. on the 3900 block of Barbara Street. The victim told police he was walking down the street when a car with 3 people inside drove up next to him. Yesterday, a father and son got front row seats to a Friday night fight. We posted this video earlier this afternoon and it's already gone viral. Big news out of Fairbanks tonight. According to our sister station CBS News 13, family members of John Hartman have confirmed a possible deal that would allow the remaining Fairbanks 4 to be released as early as this Friday. The regular session of Alaska lawmakers started about 5 months ago, but they still haven't come up with a solution to the state's multi-billion-dollar budget deficit. The current special session is running out of time, and Governor Bill Walker says that he probably won't get the fiscal plan he wanted this year. Many of you out there know that raising kids is difficult for any parent, but for those who serve in the military, there can be additional challenges.
That's right.
42 years old.
Wow.
His first.
Finally got that arm strength, right?
Yeah, and he's yeah,
20 years.
So you can
gotta
pitch,
build muscle.
Yeah, it took him that long to hit a home run.
It was a nice treat to have this weekend, I'm sure.
It was beautiful.
People got the arm tan, the raccoon eyes with the sunglasses.
There you go.
All right, thanks, Melissa. Well, with weather like we've had this weekend, we could be well on our way to seeing a year of record high temperatures right on the heels of the warmest winter of the century.
About 23,000 Copper River Reds are headed out to dinner plates across the country.
Yesterday's opener was pretty slow, but fishermen are excited. The price at the dock was the highest in history. Town Square Park is a pretty busy place, especially during the summertime. Now, they've had a lot of issues with criminal activity, partly because of this broken fountain, which people can hide behind and commit crimes. A lot of excitement down here in Homer, especially for Alaskans of Norwegian descent. Now, the king just left Homer about an hour ago back to Anchorage, but it was a very packed day with a lot of press as well as his entourage. The foundation that helped build this monument says that they are in the process of trying to move this wall to a different location, which is located right over here down this hill.
And before his stop in Kotzebue, the president spent time in southwest Alaska. He visited a Bristol Bay town known as Salmon Country. KTVA 11's Alexis Fernandez was in Dillingham during the president's visit.
President Obama made history today, becoming the first sitting U.S. president to visit the fishing community of Dillingham, a trip that impacted so many Alaskans. It was a day to remember for the community of Dillingham. Residents gave the president a warm welcome with the help of dozens of signs and banners seen everywhere.
Holy cow, he's really here. Still can't believe it though.
I actually got called into work today. Sorry, Sam. This was a little more exciting. I hope you understand. Any other day I'd have been there.
Locals thanked him for the work he's done to protect Bristol Bay waters from oil and gas development.
We're very lucky to have President Obama on our side here for our fishery.
President Obama visited a local fish camp where he met with Alaska natives.
Well, if you catch or if you've eaten wild salmon, it's likely to have come from here. And this has some of the biggest salmon runs, sockeye in the world. And it's part of the reason why it's so critical that we make sure that we protect this incredible natural resource.
I mean, we're also thankful for what he's done so far.
It's an issue that's personal for commercial fisherman Catherine Carscallon.
It's my entire life. It's the blood of this whole community, and it's just an amazing opportunity to be able to share that with the president.
She says climate change is already impacting the fishing industry, which provides nearly half of the world's wild sockeye.
I think the fact that we don't know exactly what's going to happen, and if weather continues to get more and more extreme, that we need science, we need sound science, and we need management based on science, and we need to look out for resources.
And hopes the president's visit will open other people's eyes to Alaska's pristine habitat. Residents hope the president left with a better understanding of our unique way of life in Alaska and the importance of protecting our natural resources for future generations. It's been nearly a year since Vernisha Mosley lost her fiancé, 20-year-old Davon.
From the beginning, I just wanted Davon's truth to come out.
Davon died after spending 2 weeks in segregation at the Anchorage jail. Vernisha has been fighting to get video of how he died out to the public.
It didn't happen the way they said it did, and this is what really happened. This is the true Davon Mosley story.
The video slides are compelling, and I need to warn everyone here, including the audience, in advance that they're disturbing.
The state released images of 4 Alaskans who died behind bars at a joint House and Senate Judiciary Committee hearing. 2 of them videos. One of them shows Mosley's time in solitary confinement where he's naked. In another interaction, he's pepper sprayed and left in his cell.
What if one of the times that he did ask for medical attention, he's seen or he got help, Davon would still be here.
He eventually died from 12 ulcers. Vernisha hopes these images will bring change.
No other family feels the pain that my family feels right now.
The other video shows Gilbert Joseph. A DOC investigation says he was suffocated by a cellmate while officers watched and did nothing. He died hours later. DOC Interim Commissioner Walt Madigan apologized for the deaths and promised change.
Good things can come out of this. I mean, out of the tragedies that we saw, which obviously should never have happened. But I have faith that this kind of tragic event can produce a lot of great things that will forestall any future similar kind of events.
Vernisha wants Davon to be remembered for who he was, not how he died.
We did Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia. We went all the way to Florida.
Paul and Erika Piazza are on a never-ending journey.
Central America, Panama, Costa Rica, Honduras, Nicaragua.
For us, it was a dream, you know. We grew up together and we realized that we always speak and talk about going around the world and backpacking and all that stuff.
Their adventure began 3 years ago in Argentina.
That's before leaving home.
Where they're from.
So this is us like inside the cave.
So they sold everything and set off on their trip to Alaska.
Oh, that is in Chile?
Up in the Amazon.
The actual Machu Picchu site.
Documenting every stop on their website.
No, we just go for it.
And on social media.
We have pictures. There is nothing you can buy that you can have with you forever, but memories. Like when you get a memory, you will die with that memory and will make you happy forever. You have this image in your, like what you see in the news or how you expect the country to be according to like movies, and that's not accurate. You have to go and experience the country.
Their method of transportation?
That's Aurora.
A Volkswagen bus they bought and named Aurora.
Viaje sin destino. And if I pull here, it comes out here and it goes and it makes the bed.
Don't spend money, you know, in hotels or RV parks or anything like that. So we basically need fuel and food.
After traveling up the West Coast,
we usually drive no faster than 60 miles.
And 40,000 miles later,
we go to the speed of landscape, you know.
They arrived in the last frontier.
I was telling Erika, welcome to Alaska, we made it, and I just kissed her and that come off, you know, and it broke. So now I fix it, but it's still broken.
With plenty of wildlife to greet them along the way.
We just saw like a few black bears and then we saw like moose.
Adding Alaska to the list of places they can call home.
And it's being like 100 times better than what we thought.
Erika, Paul, and Aurora take off on another adventure. And they're still happy, which is great. The Piazzas plan to do some more exploring in Alaska before heading back down south to the East Coast.